What's up, YouTube? My name is Revan Halkoff. This is the Lego Advent Calendar review. So, this is a new idea I've decided to start. Why not after the end of the Advent Calendar, we go through separately all the stuff we did in the days leading up. So our first day was the Razor Crest. Let's talk about it. It's a nice build. A little bit small, but that's okay because it's an Advent Calendar build. Next build, Marchion Rose ship. This is the ship that is after the Mando in episode 6, I believe, when he's going to Tatooine. It's a nice build, pretty simple as well. Next one is the Stormtrooper, of course, with the modern helmet and a face print that they use all too often. Nothing much to say about him. He is there. Then we have an E-Web Blaster with a stud shooter on top, guns, and legs on the side. Next to that, we have two targets that you are supposed to knock over with the stud shooters. We'll show that later. This right here is supposed to be the Armored Marauder transport. Looks pretty good. Our next day was the Blue Speeder that was kind of a taxi for the Mandalorian to get to his ship that was on the ice in the first episode. Next is the Tusken Raider. Very nice, prominently seen in Season 2 and a little bit in Season 1. This right here is the Tusken Raider's little stand he has with the gaffy stick and, of course, the just tiny piece of Tatooine. Next to that would be the next day, which was the other stud shooter, which was the very odd but very simple build of the Tusken Raider catapult. And the next day was Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. How can you tell it's Luke Skywalker? Because the blue dot represents R2-D2. Who was in the last episode of The Mandalorian. This is a TIE fighter. Now, it could be the TIE fighter that Moff Gideon flies. Could be another one, but it also could just be a regular one. This right here is a Scout Trooper. Very cool printing. As always, these guys are awesome to get. So, nothing wrong with that. Next to the Scout Trooper is the Armored Wall that comes with the Scout Trooper's pistol and the Stormtrooper's rifle. Very simple, easy to build. Over here is the Star Wars speeder. Very small, very simple, but it gets the job done and it can fit one minifigure. This right here is the droid carrier. Nothing much to say about that. Moff Gideon's cruiser, which I just threw off the table. Hold on. There we go. There he is. Moff Gideon's cruiser. The ID-9 torture droid. Dr. Ball, of course. Next would be the Slave 1. IG-11. How can you tell? His head cone is different compared to IG-88. And X to IG-88 is a weapon for IG-88 and the Mando. Pretty simple. Get a little control panel, window. Nothing much to say about that. The next day was the ever awesome Grogu Santa in his little bag with his little shirt on. Adorable creature. Next to Grogu is his little carrier that can seat him, no problem. He looks adorable in it. And the next day was the Mandalorian himself with his scarf printed all the way across the body. And that's basically it for your Advent Calendar day. That's all the days. Now, let me show you everything with their component. All right, there's everybody. And the targets, of course, lined up. They work pretty well, surprisingly, for an Advent Calendar build. They completely get knocked over. So, yeah. But that's it for the main Advent Calendar. Let me take this up and lift it away to show off the box art for this one. So a great front piece. Nothing wrong with that at all. The bottom is nothing special. Here are your extra pieces for this one. A lot of good stuff in here. Lightsaber hilts. It's some good stuff in here. And also one syringe. So, yeah. It's pretty nice. Good component. Good to add to the collection. That's what the back of the box looks like. Then this is the front of the box. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the advent calendar for 2021. And there'll be another advent calendar next year for 2022. But until then, my friends, Reverend Alkoff, sign out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.